And it's the Cavaliers to start out. So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. And it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Nurkic, a screen on Garland. And Lillard gets it to go.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Garland against Lillard. For 3, Allen. Allen on the wing. Hey, puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
On offense, here are the Trailblazers. Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on his squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Grant with a screen on Garland. Lillard passes to Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Lillard. Garland for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Simons. The rebound by Allen.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Mitchell. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
What poise from Mitchell there. Taking the hit like a champ and finding a way to convert. Nice. And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And the dunk by Lillard.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. They get it again. Pass to Garland. Allen with it, defended by Lillard. And Allen gets it to go.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Allen with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Allen. Now here's Mobley. Back to Allen. Outside for Mitchell. Mobley with it. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Oh, Mobley. Okay, I see you showing off that shooting ability.
Garland against Lillard. And here's Nurkic. Shoots from 12, and it's Portland scoring again.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Outside Garland. To the inside. Grant with a steal. Lillard against Garland. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Down low. Here's Grant. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Mitchell misses. The Trailblazers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Garland with the ball, now guarded by Simons. Now here's Garland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Mobley. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Garland. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. Mitchell's got 7 points.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such mastery.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers on top, leading. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
They're just out hustling them on the boards, punishing them for refusing to box them out accordingly.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3 spot. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
2 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland trailing here.
A squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
At some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And here are the Trailblazers. To the middle, it's deflected. And Lillard kicks to Grant. Back to Lillard. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Shot clock at 6. Barnes with it. Lillard picks him up. Thibault, the pass to Lillard. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Grant kicks to Lillard. No good. From outside.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And here's VanVleet from the arc. Pirtle goes back up. That one's not going to go. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Passes to Thibault. Now Grant, covered by Siakam. Here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Oh, VanVleet. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, in his size, Fred VanVleet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, here's Simon. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David.
And you see the confidence Lillard has from that spot. You expect him to knock those down.
Here's VanVleet. Here's Pirtle. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Nurkic. Lillard dishes to Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Lillard against Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Driving in, and Siakam throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Beautiful offense. Lillard creates time and again down the floor, whether it be for himself or for his teammates.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
And that's a great move by Lillard. Quick and decisive. Doesn't waste time on the attack.
Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Trailing by 4. Nurkic finds Lillard. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Portland.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Simon, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Give a big round of applause to your Blazer dancers.
Here's Anunoby. And a miss there off the inbound. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Trailblazers.
And a big round of applause for your Trailblazers youth dance team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot. And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it. What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read. While we love his ability to attack the rim, he just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. And Toronto making a change. Achua is checked in. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam against Grant. Siakam kicks to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Van Vliet passes to Achua.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. And Simon's wide open. He'll fire. Hits it from three-point range. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Barnes against Simon. to the right wing. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nurkic. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Down low. Here's Achua. Here's Boucher. Ball stolen.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Martin's checked in for Toronto. Lillard against Barton. Lillard attacking. Boucher with the rebound. In Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And Doris, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Then for the Raptors, Porter comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. 4 on the clock. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Raptors leading by 3. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Well, not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Now, here's Sharp. Martin defending. And it's Sharp missing. The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. The pass to Achua. .104 left here in the second. Passes it to Eubanks. And here's Sharp. The feet a little. Pass to Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. They get it back. Toronto shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Martin with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
The dunk by Achua.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And stolen by Achua.
Portland foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Trent outside. Out left to the wing. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Dave. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out. But boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3. So that's who Chauncey Billups starts the second half with. For the tie, here's Thibault. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Anunoby, good.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Here's Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Second chance shot. And that one goes long. Toronto leading by 3. On the wing, Anunoby. Misses the 3. And now here's Nurkic. He'll bring it up for Portland. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul force, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
That's to Boucher. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
And so Boucher nails both of them. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Drills it from outside. Simons has got the lead up to 2 now for Portland.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Lillard looking around. Simons against Trent. Here's Nurkic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
Siakam is checked in for the Raptors. The Raptors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Nurkic the pass to Thibault. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And Toronto also making a switch. Barton is checked in. Here's Sharp. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fires the 3. Eubanks the pass to Reddish. No good with the triple. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Sharp the pass to Little. And here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agree, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Siakam against Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Johnson. Siakam passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Sharp, the pass to Eubanks. Now, here's Sharp. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Martin dishes to Barnes. Martin surveying the floor. The pass to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Barnes kicks to Boucher. Pass to Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 12.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers.
Dance team. They're out there always working hard. Your Blazers Breaker Dance Crew.
Here's Sharp.
Look out! Strong finish.
No. Tell me we didn't just see that.
Oh, yeah. I think he's been practicing, GA, that one.
I'll tell you, that is a little bit of effort and a lot of work. How about the energy in this building off that play?
Oh, and they're getting away the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And coming up. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Toronto right now, it's Boucher out there with Barnes. Then there's Pirtle. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Martin in at the 2.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a break.
To the inside. And stolen by Thibault. Lillard left side. There's the triple. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Portland.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby's checked in for Will Barton. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Chris Boucher. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the 3, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Clock at 2. Lillard attacking. Doesn't go for him. Raptors trail by 5. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle.
Matisse Thybulle.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's VanVleet. Pirtle with a screen on Lillard. VanVleet wide open. Second shot opportunity. And a wide open look for Siakam. Knocks down the 3 ball.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Grant outside. Now here's Thybulle. D right on him. Shot clock at 5. Here's the break. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. No good. It's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Siakam inside. Covered by Simons. Here's Barnes. For 3, VanVleet. And again, Toronto with the triple. And let's Let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Raptors.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Van Vliet against Lillard. And they get it back. Oh, they get it back. Nice shot by Pirtle. And the Raptors lead by 1.
How about they look to Pirtle in a critical stretch, and he comes through. The pressure bringing out his best.
Lillard from outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Siakam. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Grant. Lillard against Van Vliet. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. A 2-point game. Kicks it out to Grant. Stolen by Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Pirtle. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Third team foul.
Lillard against Van Vliet. Feeds to Pirtle. Just 3 to shoot. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Fires the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
56 seconds left in the game. Here's Lillard. Inside. Here's Grant. Kicks it out to Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. It counts.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
It's tipped. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, you got to feel that for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Van Vliet finds Siakam to stop the run. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. And then Lillard slams it in.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night.
And so it's Portland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Hamilton.
should be quite a battle. Here, Smitty.
It should be the big man in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's a high percentage shot by Jakob Pirtle. He capitalized on that one.
Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And the basket by VanVleet.
He's always been confident. When Fred VanVleet started to get minutes, it all came together.
Garland for 3. Mobley passes to Allen. Stolen by VanVleet. Siakam outside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes, he went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Garland. Clock at 6. Back to Allen. Cleveland needs to get off a shot from deep. Mobley. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Anunoby for 3. Sinks it from distance. You know what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
So it's Toronto now, after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Outside Barnes. Siakam outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Using that length to attack inside Siakam's a major challenge for any defender to stop.
Siakam hits them both. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. I'm not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Siakam. Pass to VanVleet. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Stolen by Anunoby. VanVleet with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Mitchell. Anunoby covering. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the 3. Mitchell's got 5 now.
At the arc, Donovan Mitchell can be devastating. He's a confident shooter who will take any look he gets.
To the paint. Oh, rejected by Allen. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Minute 32 left to play in the first. Mobley, left side. And he lobs it up to the rim. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Garland.
We know he's an explosive guard with a scoring mentality, but he's making big plays for others.
And 1:01 left in the first. And they get it back. Siakam, right side. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Hurdle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
He does not get the second one.
The length and athleticism of Pascal Siakam is special. This is why he's such a big part of this team.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And Allen gets it to go.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front, up 5. And the second quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Youth Dance.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Pass to Okoro. Outside for Mitchell. 4-3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot. Something a lot of folks don't know about Donovan Mitchell. He was in the crowd during the famous broadcast of the decision by LeBron James.
And the Raptors making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. That's pretty crazy to think Mitchell was actually in person for LeBron's announcement, Smitty.
B.A., he was just 13 years of age. It took place at his high school in Connecticut, and he begged his mom to go. He said there were so many Knicks fans there, he was the only one to cheer when LeBron chose Miami.
Here's Mitchell, stolen by Van Vliet. Allen against Porter. Pass to Siakam. Back to Porter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 4 assists in the game.
This is where I like to see Porter spend more of his time, looking for his shot in the painted area.
Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. And Mobley throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pirtle with a screen on Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
No fooling around right there, B.A. He just gets to the rim and punches it down.
How about his defender? Just playing it safe. Didn't want to make a play on the ball or the man that time. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Pirtle finds Anunoby. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
group for the Cavaliers? Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both. When Lopez gets in, that...
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power!
Nice!
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Osman on the wing. Pass to Wade. 5 to shoot. Here's Osman. Fires for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Van Vliet against Rubio. Siakam right side. No good there. And it's Cleveland the other way. 1:43 left in the first half. Pass to Wade. Outside Rubio. Knocked loose. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here we go. All alone. 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors another 3.
Nice, quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Barton, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet, and so he hits both. A 2020 first-round pick. Precious Achiuwa was traded before his second year in the league.
You know what's interesting, B.A., going from Miami to Toronto in the Kyle Lowry deal. It's rare to trade a guy after his rookie year, but Precious, he had a great second year.
Here's Achiuwa. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Second chance effort, and it's laid in by LeVert.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Pass to Trent. From behind the arc. And they'll get another chance. From outside the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Gary takes a lot of threes, and you see why.
Rubio with the ball. To the middle. Here's Osman. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Barnes. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Barnes. Hammer it home!
Don't break it!
Big dunk!
Wow.
Hello, Scotty Barnes throws it down. Okay, young fella.
Pass to Wade. Fires from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Please give your Cleveland Cavaliers Scream Team a big round of applause.
He got it up. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half now in the books. It's the Raptors up 6.
42.
We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Precious Achiuwa is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Will Barton. Then there's Barnes. And it's Trent in at the 2 spot.
The future that Scotty Barnes has in this league is bright. A versatile swingman with an outstanding work ethic.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Time called here. The Cavs decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Raptors with some changes. Anunoby, he's checked in for Trent. And it's Siakam in for Barton. The Cavs trailing. And Garland gets doubled. Pass to Mobley. Okoro on the wing. No good on the 3. Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup. Siakam's got 10 points.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Siakam, pass to Barnes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Mitchell up top. Anunoby covering. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. From outside, off the mark. The Raptors shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Siakam finds Boucher and finished off. Boucher.
This is how powerful Boucher can be, showing no mercy to the rim.
Pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Right side Mitchell. All sorts of time. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Cavaliers. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Siakam against Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And, man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Boucher outside. Shot clock at 6. Siakam outside. Achiuwa inside. Covered by Mobley. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Right side Garland. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Poke loose. Here's Okoro. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Mitchell. The open shot by Allen. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Allen's got his second basket.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
Here's Siakam. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
The mid-range isn't Siakam's go-to shot, but he can adjust to make it work.
Pass to Allen. Now Mobley. Mobley, a screen on Siakam. Here's Okoro. Here's the 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Outside Barnes. Right wing. Siakam gets double, kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Going inside. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Van Fleet comes in for Boucher. Here's Siakam. Oh, and Mobley with the block. Pass to Mitchell. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires top of the key. Doesn't go in. Third miss out of 9 shots. Now here's Siakam. And there's the drive. And Siakam with the slam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
Okoro on the wing. Pass to Garland. Allen a screen. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Assisted by.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Jetty Osman. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Wade in at power forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. LeVert goes in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And LeVert is a tremendous athlete. Once he gets into the lane, he's terrific at finding ways to finish.
Siakam, pass to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
They set a pick. Pass to Wade. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
And it's Van Vliet off the drive. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Back to Pirtle. Outside for Porter. And the Raptors call time here.
You know, the first player ever drafted out of Austria. Jakob Poeltl is blazing his own path, inspiring a new wave of basketball players.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. You know, Pirtle's country of Austria, they've never qualified for the games or world championships, Smitty.
You're right, B.A. And I know he really carries the flag for Austrian hoops. But the game is growing there because of Jakob Poeltl. Look at what Dirk did for their neighbors in Germany.
Pass to Okoro. Mobley against Siakam. Outside Garland. Takes a 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 12.
That's a very controlled dribble from Fred. Doesn't need to get to the rim. He can just stop and pop.
The 3 from Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Anunoby. And he throws it down with one hand.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Back to Mitchell. Here's Garland, guarded by Van Vliet. Allen a screen. Here's Mitchell. Allen with it. And it's Allen who slams it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Pass to Pirtle.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And Mitchell over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation. Jump ball.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Allen. Garland against Anunoby. Here's Okoro. Shot clock at 3. Over Van Vliet. Okoro, no good. The Raptors with a lead. Intercepted. There's a minute 17 left in the final quarter. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. Inside. Here's Barnes.
Oh, just keeping things simple on offense.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot missing. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Van Vliet outside. And here's Pirtle. Now here's Siakam. Back to Barnes. Here's Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Barnes finds Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
So the Raptors win it. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so...
All right, Allie, thank you.
For joining us.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill.
a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
The starters for the Portland Trailblazers. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. Now Lillard after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. And it's Damian Lillard with the three.
Oh, an appearance here by Logo Lillard. That's a deep three.
The wide open look here for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a three-point game. Lillard with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Lillard misses. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons. And Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Here's Mitchell, just 4 to shoot. Allen's shot is off.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Nurkic, a screen on Garland. Stolen by Okoro. Mitchell in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And Lillard gets double teamed. Nurkic kicks to Grant. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Garland against Lillard. Garland the pass to Allen. And Allen with the slam.
And how about Jared Allen? A little bit of flair from the big fella.
Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And Lillard kicks to Thibault. Passes it to Simons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Lillard misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
To the middle, here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Lillard surveying the D. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Garland kicks to Allen. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And Mobley throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Simons. Driving the lane. The Trailblazers get it back in a new 14. Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Grant sets a screen for Simon. The shot off that time.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. He got
Your Cavaliers U.S. team. Okay, everyone.
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for Portland guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Thibault in at the 3.
And Lillard right now doing some heavy lifting for the ball club on the offensive end.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Leading by 5. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Back to Thibault. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Thibault's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Garland against Lillard. Allen kicks to Mobley to the inside. And stolen by Thibault. And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell outside. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Thibault. Trailblazers leading by 8. Lillard right side to the paint. Here's Grant and the dunk by Grant.
All eyes on Dame that time, so he just moves the ball casually right to the open teammate.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Now Cleveland shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Poked away. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. The pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Grant, one of those big guys that gets up off the ground like a guard. Love to see him throw it down.
Mitchell outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 10 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. This is it to Grant from downtown. And the Trailblazers, another 3. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
3 points.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
And Jeremy Grant is one of those guys that's capable of highlight dunks on a nightly basis. That time, vicious finish.
Wade kicks to Lopez. Pass to Osman. Lopez, a screen on Grant. Here's Osman. Makes it off the glass. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thybulle was the College Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
And it's Rubio. That time on the assist by LeVert. Rubio's got his first points in this one. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. Grant outside. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Here's Osman, defended by Thybulle. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's LeVert. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard attacking, and then Lillard slams it in.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Passed away. Here's Rubio. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Rubio's got his second basket.
You understand what the defense is trying to do, but Rubio just so creative out there.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Cavaliers, 22. The Trailblazers, 43.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Ricky Rubio. He's out there with Karis LeVert, and it's Osman in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. 3-pointer, LeVert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor it.
Stolen by LeVert. Johnson against Rubio. And the layup's good off the glass. Rubio's got 6.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum, what a great tandem back there. But defensively, there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons. So they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now. And it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Cleveland moving it around. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Offline with his 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Portland Trailblazers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland against Lillard, and stolen by Lillard. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Grant outside. Back to Lillard. From deep. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Lillard's got 21.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Trailblazers leading by 23.
Hey, right here.
Here's Lillard, and then Lillard slams it in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. In the corner, it's Mobley. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Allen, a screen on Lillard. Kicks it out to Allen. He tries for three. He can't get that one to fall. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
2 minutes.
Lillard, the pass to Grant. This one for three. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Ball's knocked loose.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Mobley, a screen on Simon. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Simons, the pass to Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Off target with his three. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called the Cavaliers. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Damian Lillard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working, and no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Thibault in at small forward. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Back to Nurkic. Clock is at 3. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Out to Wade. Puts up a 3. Portland grabs the miss. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. And a deep three from Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Cavaliers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Thibault. And there's the call on Matisse Thibault. That'll be his second foul of the game. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Outside Garland. Mobley wide open. Off target from three-point range. The Trailblazers shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. There's the pick. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Mobley throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Mitchell. And here's Sharp. And the pass to Eubanks. Portland, no good that time either. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Over in the corner, Allen. Portland grabs the miss.
Cleveland foul. Jarrett Allen.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Well, Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
In the corner, Okoro with it. Dishes it to Allen. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Cans it from downtown.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Passes to Okoro. Mobley outside. From outside, off the mark. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Lillard.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Traps in the tray.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Pass to Simons. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Another miss by Nurkic. Lillard against Garland. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
So here's Portland's starting group. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Thibault in at the 3.
A floor general like Lillard won't miss that assist. He easily spots the wide open shooter and connects.
Now here's Van Vliet, three-pointer, nails it from beyond the arc.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Knocks it loose. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. Achua passes to Anunoby. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Hurdle with a screen on Thibault. And that one's long.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Outside Thibault. Grant against Siakam. Thibault, that's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's Siakam with the drive.
Blocking foul called on Anthony Simons. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Siakam outside. Siakam gets double. And Toronto calls time here. And the Blazers had been a mainstay of the playoffs for so long, until last year.
Yeah, B.A., they ended an 8-year streak by missing the playoffs. The franchise has had a lot of sustained success. They missed the playoffs just 15 times in their 50-plus years.
Clock at 6. It's Barnes on the wing. No good. Hey, great D that time from Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Simons outside. The offensive rebound. Nurkic passes to Lillard. It's stolen by Pirtle. Siakam with it. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Nurkic, a screen on Anunoby. Nurkic up top. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Out of bounds, it'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors with a lead. And here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. And here's Pirtle, defended by Nurkic. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now Van Vliet launches a 3. And the Raptors another 3.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Pirtle with the block. Barnes against Thibault. Pass to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Back to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Takes it inside. Rebounded by Nurkic. Barnes has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. It's Lillard with the drive. Rejected by Siakam.
Now that size and length. Pascal Siakam says, not now, not here.
Barnes. Back to Siakam. From the arc. And the Raptors get it back. And an intentional foul right there.
Anthony Simons. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
1:04 left in the first quarter. Simon Siakam, 6 to shoot. Shoots over Simons. And Siakam gets it to go.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam. So he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Lillard against Anunoby. Lillard got a good look. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
Wow, you see the mobility. For a bigger guy, Siakam just glides around the court. What a drive.
Lillard passes to Thibault. Nails it from 3. Thibault's got 5 now. Toronto has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And he slams it in one-handed.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Lillard outside. And so it's Toronto closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court right now for Portland. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. And it's Thibault in at the 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Achua's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Back to Anunoby. Oh, they get a hand on it. Thibault with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. The finish! And the finish on the break with the slam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Grant. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Simons passes to Nurkic. Back to Simons. Nurkic, a screen on Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Outside Thibault. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Connects from downtown. Simons has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, PA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
Barton, he's checked in for Anunoby. Trent with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Outside Barnes. The 3 ball. Drops in the 3. Barnes has got 6.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Lillard. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Shot is up. Barnes, no good.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Now here's Simons. Nurkic, a screen on Barton. Simons passes to Nurkic. Portland again missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Barton. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Lillard against Trent. And the dunk by Lillard.
All the way up. Mercy. Lillard throwing it down.
Pass to Barton. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Barnes finds Siakam.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Goes back up. The shot off that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard with the ball. Siakam covering. It's stolen by Barnes. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Thibault. A minute and a half left in the first half. He got a piece of it. Lillard against Trent. Kicks it out to Barnes. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Barton, the pass to Achua. Achua with a screen on Reddish. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it.
Raptors foul. Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. For Portland, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Eubanks. The kick out to Johnson. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Barton. To the inside. Eubanks. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
Down low. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Little. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Sharp. Driving to the basket, and he jams it home with authority. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Boucher on the screen. Barton, the pass to Boucher. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Eubanks inside. Softly drops in the floater. Eubanks, he's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty.
It's all tied in Toronto. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, get ready for the Cavaliers.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Matisse Thybulle with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Fred VanVleet, Chris Boucher out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Will Barton. And it's Porter in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And Lillard gets it to go. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Toronto. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing work at the rim. Don't give him any space, boy. This guy can get up.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. Outside for Porter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Otto Porter.
That's good from Porter.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Barton. Portland has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Lillard against Anunoby. It's Lillard with the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
The defense gets cut to shreds by Lillard on the drive. He's just so quick and agile.
Van Vliet, the pass to Porter. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Anunoby. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. Grant's shot is off. Anunoby against Grant. Pass to Boucher. Another shot. And it's laid up and in by Pirtle. And now a 3-point Toronto lead.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
The shot by Lillard, no good. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And here's Pirtle. On the wing, Porter. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Porter. To the paint. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Porter. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
It really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Now here's Nurkic. Thybulle finds Simons. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Toronto has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Boucher a screen on Grant. Anunoby passes to Boucher with the 10-footer. Grant with a steal. Lillard against Pirtle. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for Boucher, and it's Barnes in for Porter Jr. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The kick out to Johnson. A shot to stop the drought. Barnes with the rebound. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
Now here's Reddish. Pass to Sharp. Back to Reddish. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Anunoby. 6 points for him. On target from range.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Here's Sharp. Drives to the hoop. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Anunoby can't get it to go. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Johnson with it. Van Vliet covering. Out to the right wing. Here's Sharp. Pass to Little. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. They swipe it. Here's Sharp. Anunoby covering. And he drives in. And Anunoby pulls it down. And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Here's Barnes. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Raptors. They're up by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth. Drew Eubanks out there with Nasir Little. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Sharp in at the shooting guard position. A line change here for Portland. Trent from long range. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard outside. To the middle. Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
This is where the size, speed, and mobility of Jeremy Grant comes into play. On the roll, tough to deal with.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Nurkic. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. That one on Barnes.
The muscle coming into play. I like how Nurkic takes on these challenges and finds ways to deliver. And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And the Raptors with some changes. OG Anunoby's checked in for Trent. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Barton. Barnes, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's a great veteran presence from Nurkic. Not a star player by any means, but a player everyone would want on their team.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Out to the wing. Achua with a steal. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Oh, Scotty Barnes off the deck into the cup. Nice finish.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. Pirtle's checked in for Achua.
His second personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup.
Here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Bertle's got 5 rebounds in the game. Van Vliet against Simons. From the high post. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And it's a 9-point Toronto lead. Anunoby against Lillard. Inside, pass to Simons to halt the run. And the three-pointer goes.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Ooh, poked away. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Now here's Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Thibault with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And the dunk by Lillard.
It's Dame time. Whenever this team needs a big shot, he knows how to get one.
Anunoby against Simons. Siakam the screen. Anunoby for 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
For 3, here's Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle. To the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I mean, just a string of terrific shots. I mean, this team is on fire.
Lillard outside. Pass to Grant. They grab their own miss. Here's Nurkic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, look at Nurkic using his physique on offense. Taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
Nurkic hits them both. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Now Anunoby. Down low. Oh, deflected. Grant with a steal.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Pass to Nurkic. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Nurkic. Here's Anunoby. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Portland again missing. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And too long on the shot. Now Portland with it. It's a 10-point game. Grant with a screen on Anunoby. The 3, here's Lillard. Rebound by the Raptors. Let's go with a 3. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. The drive by Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Now, here's Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. He won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Now, here is Pirtle.
And really, Pirtle is a very forceful player. When he's near the rim, that he better watch out for the slam.
Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to stand your ground. Had his feet set, took the hit, and got the call. That is a rugged defensive play.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Mobley outside. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Okoro. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Mitchell. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Anunoby, good.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Mitchell dishes to Allen. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam kicks to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
All right, fans, time to fire off some t-shirts. Give it up once again for your Jordan side.
1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Here's the three. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the pass to Purdy.
The defense of Allen, it will continue to earn him quite a bit of money. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And then Allen slams it in.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Van Vliet wide open. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young group.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
His first personal foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one misses. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Now, here's Garland. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock for three. Van Vliet can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Garland against Van Vliet. There's the three. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 5 now.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
And that one's good. Barnes.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And the Raptors call time here. Here's Anunoby. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Raptors lead by.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors U16 team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors? It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Anunoby. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Down low. Stolen by Allen. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
Garland against Van Vliet. Siakam inside the three-point line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. In your younger days, RJ, you had seasons where you averaged over 22 points a game. Some players later in their careers struggle accepting smaller roles, different roles. As a player, talk about that challenge.
Self-confidence is a weird one. Sometimes it can work great for you, and sometimes it can work against you. For me personally, as I got older, I loved finding the challenge. And the challenge was, how could I star in my role? Was it as a 10-point-a-game scorer? Was it as a 20-point-a-game scorer? Or was it as a 5-point-a-game scorer? Because ultimately, you have a chance to have an impact on the game. And I love basketball, so I was going to take any role you were going to give me.
What a great answer. So in other words, you've always got to evolve.
You always get to evolve, and it's always going to be adapt or die, especially as you get older. You have to adapt or your career's going to end. I would have never played 17 years if I didn't adapt.
And the Raptors call time here. And some changes here for the Raptors. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Will Barton comes in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Now, here's Trent. Stolen by Okoro. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. The slam dunk by Garland.
Such explosive athleticism in transition. Garland gets the pass and takes off.
Barnes passes to Trent from past the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
5 on the clock. Okoro wide open. He fires. Drains the three-pointer. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here's Siakam. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now here's Allen. Allen a screen on Barton. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And slam dunk by Allen.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Garland against Trent. Garland kicks to Allen. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Allen. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
If you want a free shirt, you need to be a super fan, and that means bringing home the way you've got right now. It's time for your first time through, everyone. Come on and make some noise!
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Wade sets the pick for LeVert. Wade outside. Back to LeVert. From deep. Lopez kicks to Osman. Van Vliet against LeVert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got his first points of the game.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here's LeVert. And stolen by Siakam. The Raptors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors with the lead. Siakam inside. Wade is covering. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Osman. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
At the line for 2.
He hits both from the stripe. Rubio against Van Vliet. And Rubio kicks to Wade. LeVert in the corner. Shoots over Barton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. That's now Siakam getting it done.
The Cavaliers, 20. 26. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ricky Rubio is out there with LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Osman in at the 3 spot. The Cavaliers trailing, and Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Now here's Barton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Siakam. Just 5 to shoot. VanVleet finds Barton. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Cavaliers. A 2-point game. And it's Wade in the corner. Drives to the hoop. And then Wade slams it in.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Count that one from VanVleet.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
We need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Right side, Garland. Mobley inside. Working on Boucher. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. VanVleet passes to Pirtle. Lets it go with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. VanVleet's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. Garland against VanVleet. Mobley inside. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
VanVleet kicks to Boucher. Back to VanVleet. Passes it to Boucher. Inside. The turnaround jumper. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Pass to Okoro. Cleveland moving it around. Allen with the screen for Garland. Okoro passes to Allen. Here's Mitchell. And the call on the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
At the line for the
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
At the line for 2.
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Toronto leading by 4. Barnes left side, knocked away. Birtle sets the pick for VanVleet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And count on VanVleet to hit that three-point shot. He's an efficient scorer from beyond the arc.
Takes it inside. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. He's shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Garland with the bucket.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Now, here's Okoro. Garland left side. Shot clock at 6. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Releases. Mobley outside. To the middle. Anunoby against Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Flicks it out to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. The wide open look here for Garland. That 3 off the mark. Van Vliet looking around. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense deep. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. It's Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Garland dishes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Pirtle sends it back. And the Raptors call time here.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Siakam is checked in for Fred Van Vliet. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Anunoby finds Barnes. And the Raptors miss again. And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Slam home, and he draws the foul. A change for another point at the free throw line.
That's his second.
That one goes on Anunoby. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Raptors.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
Siakam misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Allen left side. And they'll get another chance. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Pass to Garland. A second chance effort, and right on target with the switch.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
Toronto calls timeout. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto.
For your Raptors, Fred VanVleet.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. VanVleet passes to Anunoby. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 4.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And there's the pass to Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Mobley with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Allen passes to Mobley. Garland against VanVleet. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. Kicks it out to Mitchell. There's Garland. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Raptors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a three-point game.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Passes it to Siakam. On the wing, Anunoby. Guarded by Garland. Here's Siakam. The kick out to Barnes. VanVleet outside. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. 16 points for Fred VanVleet.
And how about the leadership there from VanVleet? Ready to put this team on his back and give them that crucial bucket. Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Barnes right side. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Okoro passes to Garland. 6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Charity stripe. Garland is very efficient. He could really help his team here.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Garland. 26 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. You can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Mobley, a screen on VanVleet. Garland attacking. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
I love seeing young players like Garland stepping up to the challenge and being the guy for their team.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line for
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 3. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're behind by 3. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
For 3, Mitchell. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish.